Wake up, babe. New Fnatic Worlds drama just dropped. And I mean, we can't act too surprised. This literally happens every single year. I mean, at least for the last 2 years, but I want to say maybe even the last 3. Fnatic has had some weird, random, crazy drama going on, usually right around or involving Worlds in some way. And it seems like this year is no exception. Now, this one might not be as big or as meaningful or as impactful as some of the other years, but depending on how they play and depending on how the tournament goes, it could end up being pretty meaningful. So there has been a lot of weird stuff going on recently and a lot of things kind of leading up to this. Maybe some of it actually matters, maybe some of it actually doesn't, but here's what we've had going on so far. So this was yesterday. Yamato Cannon, Yamato, I don't know, I always say Yamato, Fnatic fans get mad, whatever. Yamato Cannon, he tweeted out this: "The team is all good, just something I wish I could share, but I probably cannot." And here is a screenshot of what he had actually tweeted. He had tweeted out the, GIF or video or whatever, the guy that was like, I cannot speak. If I speak, I'm in big trouble, which is, banger meme. It gets floated around a lot, especially when some spicy stuff's going on. But we don't know what's going on. It was just something that, hey, he wishes he could talk about. He said the team's all good, but he probably can't share. I don't know. This doesn't really seem like it's too big a drama. But again, over the coming weeks and months, maybe we'll find out that this was actually something meaningful or impactful. But if you're a Fnatic fan or just somebody watching Fnatic from the outside and you see something like this tweeted around the time of Worlds, you're at least curious, you're at least wondering. And I know there were some mad Fnatic fans that I had responded to this or that I had tweeted this out or whatever, like, oh, he's drama mongering or blah, 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 blah. Like, no, just reporting on what happened. And again, when Fnatic has a track record, they do, of this stuff happening at Worlds every single year, it's just natural that people are going to wonder and speculate. And yeah, I mean, that's the track record that Fnatic has right now. But I don't really think this is all that big of a deal. I don't really think this mattered that much. Again, I'm curious what he's talking about, and I hope we'll find out one day. But it doesn't really seem like anything else came of that. Then we had Fnatic tweeting out, hey, due to some unforeseen scheduling conflicts, today's World AMA Instagram Live will be canceled. We apologize for any disappointment caused and look forward to your support at Worlds. We will announce something extra special later today to make up for it, though. And yeah, this is just, again, in and of itself, maybe not that big of a deal, but just another weird thing where I just tweeted out, like sweating emoji. Hey, what is going on in Fnatic? They're so busy. They have so much crazy stuff going on that they're canceling stuff. And Yamato's tweeting out, hey, I wish I could talk about this, but I can't. And then, hey, due to some unforeseen circumstances, we're having to cancel some stuff. I don't know. Again, if this was any other team, you'd probably give them the benefit of the doubt. But since it's Fnatic, since Worlds is just 7 days away, people are less likely to be giving you the benefit of the doubt, and people are wondering what the heck is going on. Now, this is a couple weird things that have happened in a row, but that all leads up to the most damning thing that's going on in Fnatic right now. Again, first thing, maybe not that big of a deal. Second thing, maybe not that big of a deal. You put them together, maybe like a medium-sized deal. Maybe we're just at least curious what the heck is going on. But then we get to this clip of LS on Twitch. I want to say Twitter, Twitch recently. This was posted on the Fnatic subreddit, and it's titled, "Upset is not sure why aren't they scrimming." That doesn't sound great. That's a weird title. Let's see what Upset and LS have to say about this whole thing.
So Europe isn't doing what NA is doing. So like NA, the 3 teams are like scrimming each other endlessly, like in a triangle. But EU's not doing that, I guess.
I don't know, to be honest. I think other teams are scrimming with each other. I don't know. I would love to scrim. I'm not sure what we're doing. I'm not sure.
So, obviously, they say there that Upset doesn't know what the other teams are doing. He thinks the other teams, the other European teams, again, being Mad Lions, Rogue, and G2, they might be scrimming each other. I don't know. Upset also says he would love to be scrimming, but all of this is obviously kind of insinuating that Fnatic is not scrimming, and not just aren't scrimming as much, that potentially Fnatic is not scrimming at all right now. Fnatic is in the play-in stage at Worlds. Worlds does start in 7 days. Also, we're on a new patch, so I don't know. Most people would assume that this is time to be ramping up a lot. Also, it seems like Fnatic is still in Europe, which 7 days out from the tournament, that's probably not the best idea either, especially when, we're talking about time zone changes and all this stuff going on. I don't know exactly the logistics. I don't know if there's visa issues. I mean, it does sound like there is some visa issues going on with just Yamato. I don't think with anyone else. I don't know when you're allowed to travel, when you're not, but I mean, this seems really, really close to not be scrimming, to not be in the United States yet. Like, I don't know. My team, we would have already been there. We would have been boot camping. We would have been scrimming. Like, yeah, NA solo queue sucks. Yeah, scrims in NA probably aren't the best, but like being in the United States and getting used to a time zone and playing and I don't know, taking a break right now seems a little bit weird. Again, Upset doesn't totally seem happy about it. He sounds like he would prefer to be scrimming. Sounds like he at least doesn't agree with it, whether or not he's like super upset or super pissed or whatever. But we still got some more in this clip.
Wait, why does it sound like it's a disaster?
It definitely sounds like that.
No, I don't know. I think it was just like a long split. We're taking some break, I guess.
Okay.
Not sure. I think other things are better for different people, maybe. But it's a bit hard with the patch as well. I mean, the Worlds patch just came out like yesterday or something.
You guys are literally gonna land, maybe get one day of scrims, and then start playing play-ins.
I mean, probably like.
So yeah, like LS says, they are maybe going to land and get like a day or two of scrims. I don't know if he's probably exaggerating. Hopefully it's like 3 days or 4 days of scrims or something like that. I don't know exactly when they're leaving. But yeah, this sounds really, really weird. And Upset says, yeah, I mean, I guess we're just taking a break. Maybe taking a break's better for some people, on the team. Like, hey, yeah, this is a long season. But again, yes, it is a long season. But you are ramping up. That whole long season is to go to Worlds. If you thought you needed a break during your long season, you should have taken more breaks like during the regular season or in between spring and summer or something like that. You shouldn't be taking a break right before Worlds. That literally, to me, does not make much sense. Or maybe your break would have been like right after playoffs, not a week before the tournament starts. Because, hey, if this tournament doesn't go well, you're about to have a break. You're about to get a 3-4 month break, however long offseason is up until the next season starts. I don't know why this would be the time that you were trying to prioritize a break. That does seem a little bit strange, especially for a team that's about to be in play-ins. Again, might not even be making the main stage at Worlds, and play-ins is going to be very, very difficult. Like Upset says, the Worlds patch just dropped like yesterday or something like that, and we're not practicing, we're not scrimming. Yeah, he says he would prefer to be scrimming. Does seem super, super weird. In the comments, this person says Yamato answered this on the Voice of Yamato. They didn't have time to scrim because of the schedule and content obligations, plus taking a break because they will start playing soon, and they barely have any break time. So again, they are just prioritizing a break very, very highly. He also said that on the day they did have some time, but they had no one to scrim with because it was late in the day. Now that does seem really, really weird. There's so many teams in the world. I'm sure you could figure somebody to scrim with, especially when you have like ERLs and stuff like that. You have your academy team, you have other LEC teams. And again, this problem could probably be solved by, hey, being in the United States and being able to scrim with the LCS teams that are all scrimming each other right now too. Because if there's 3 LCS teams, they're all scrimming each other. There's always one team waiting to play. I don't know. This just seems a little bit weird. This top comment says, this seems reasonable to me and the schedule is pretty tight. I think that is Fnatic fans hard coping. And again, I said Fnatic fans were getting mad at me for like drama mongering or drama baiting or whatever. They've been hard coping. Fnatic fans are just trying so hard to say that whatever the org is doing is right. Again, I don't know. Maybe you guys all think that Fnatic should be taking a break right before Worlds, 7 days before the play-in starts. I don't know. I really do not agree with that. I do not think that makes all that much sense. I don't know. I think this is very, very strange. I think this is very, very weird. Also, to add another thing about what he said, he is having some visa issues, talking about Yamato, potentially Riot's fault, and there's a chance he might not be on stage on the 29th, but Fnatic has great people working on it and doing everything they can to have it all in order ASAP. So not only is Fnatic not scrimming right now, again, also when you look at this tweet, due to unforeseen scheduling conflicts, today's World AMA Instagram Live will be canceled. So what the heck does that mean? They are not even scrimming, but they are still so busy in their days that they need to be canceling other things that they have in place. Like, what the heck are they doing? What are they doing all day long? Like, this literally does not make any sense to me at all. This is so strange. Again, we don't know what the other European teams are doing at this time. I don't know if anyone's talked about it. I haven't really heard much. Upset says the other teams might be scrimming right now. I don't know. This just seems like an absolute shitstorm from Fnatic and potentially all the European teams right now. this is about to be crazy, and we're going to see how this affects Fnatic's play at Worlds. Maybe Fnatic goes to Worlds, performs really, really well. Maybe they're all fine. You know, they're mostly a veteran team. They could definitely be okay. But say they go there and shit the bed after not scrimming like this and trying to take extra breaks and stuff. That is not going to be good for them. And also, it sounds like Upset doesn't agree with this. So if the team goes there and plays poorly, could Upset be upset about this going forward in the future? Could this cause him to wanting to be moving on from Fnatic, or coaching changes or anything like that? I don't know. Seems to me like that's at least possible. Very, very crazy. Definitely not stuff that I expected to be hearing, not stuff I expected to be said. Obviously, LS, I think rightfully so, seems pretty shocked about the things he's hearing as well. I don't know. Worlds literally starts in 7 days. This seems very, very strange, but we'll see. Bold strategy, Cotton. Maybe it pays off. But that's pretty much it for this video today, guys. Definitely drop a like if you did enjoy it. I would appreciate that so much. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about anything we talked about in this video today. Subscribe, stay up to date on all my latest content. Hopefully catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.